Well, we're getting ready to show you some kids that we've been talking about their hunts, and this was 15 years ago, but we're gonna let them introduce their hunts. Charlie and Campbell, they're brothers, and every hunt you go on is different, and these two are really totally different. So while you're watching that, I'm gonna see if I can gather up some of these other kids, and this is how the idea actually started.
Mamas and daddies, take your daughters and sons. Show them the outdoors is for everyone. Do your best to teach them not to take too much. That way for the rest of us there'll always be enough. And you can hear turkey gobble, cackle and cluck. Running through the bushes, there's a big old buck. And down by the marshland, you might see a duck. And out on the river, the fish are gonna bite. Carolina, 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 man, ain't this the life? That's a great song, Bill.
I sure wish I could sing.
I wish you could too.
This is my buddy Bill Howard. 5 years ago, when we sat down to write the words to that song, at that time, little did we know the words of that verse would influence Bobby and I to make a hunting video with kids in it. Well, we did it. So sit back and relax and get ready for some of the most exciting, intense moments that Bobby and I have ever experienced while turkey hunting.
Sand road and washed out. I was short. You were real tall. You saw the bird. And we set up just right on the other side of the road. I think the decoy was between your legs, if I remember correctly. And we smoked the bird. And then he whacked me between my legs. And it hurt.
All righty.
Oh, my shoulder hurts.
Man.
Ooh, baby. Oh. Oh.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Charlie, how about it?
Oh, great.
Was that exciting or what?
That was so exciting.
Man.
Wow.
They, I think they came up here and there was about 7, 8 of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, just about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that.
Well, what took you so long to shoot?
Well, I kind of moved my gun because they weren't where I wanted them.
Huh?
I moved my gun because they weren't where I wanted them.
Oh, they weren't? They supposed to go where you want them?
Uh-huh. And
Oh, okay.
then they went back because they heard me move my gun, I guess, or saw me or something. Then you did a great job calling them back in. I just shot, and there was 4, I think.
Yeah.
And there was 2 closest to me.
Well, we've had a bad morning. Your daddy and Campbell, they went to get the truck. They told us to stay here, and they're not gobbling at all. And we were walking down the road, and this is where we had to set the decoys up. Right there. So that's our setup right there. All right. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
That was a good shot. I didn't know if you would shoot or not.
Whew. It's a little Jake.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good to me, though.
Well. Oh, he got you. But that turkey that give you a karate chop, was that a left hook or right?
A gut punch below the belt.
You got me in the place you don't want to be getting.
Oh, really?
Ow.
Where's that, in your arm?
He got me in the nuts.
Okay. All right. What happened this morning?
Campbell and Dad went to get the truck, and then me and Bill went down the road, and we were just walking, and he started calling about halfway down the road, and then we said, and then we looked at each other and said no, and we kept walking, and then he heard a crow, and then he looked over the top of the hill, and there was one, and he said, get down, and I jumped on the ground, and he crouched down, and we went behind and sat on this pine tree, and he stuck all the decoys basically on us, and they went to the left of a tree, and I had a perfect shot, and they went to the right of the tree, and I had to move my gun, and there was a bush in the way, and I had to lift my gun on the bush, and they started running away, and then he started calling, and they came back, and there was 4 more. I think there was a big one, and then 3 small ones back in the back, and then the 2 one, and then the 2 in the front. And this was the one in the front, and I shot him. And I'm happy with him. And I am not.
Campbell was supposed to be the shooter. All right, boys.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
It hurt bad at a pivotal point in my life. But we got over it. We healed. Come back to fight another day. So this is 15 years ago, and still to this day, this is one of my most memorable turkey hunts, even though it didn't work out like I hoped for. And all I can remember is the size of this turkey's beard dragging the ground coming in. And it was like he was being pulled on a string. I just knew it was going to play out just like it was supposed to. And unfortunately, as y'all will see, it doesn't quite end up that way. I'll tell you when to shoot.
Oh.
Daddy switched my choke.
What in the world happened?
I had the bead right on him.
Your daddy switched the choke on you?
Yeah,
How you know?
because I had a jellyhead and he switched it to the gold. I was shooting fine with a jellyhead and I never shot this choke.
Oh man, he was right there too, wasn't he?
There's these chills.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. When did you think your daddy switched the choke? Last night or this morning?
No, he switched it a couple days ago. He told me.
And you hadn't shot it since then?
I've never shot this choke. I shot the jellyhead and I was shooting fine with it.
Man. I'm sorry. I sure am sorry. That was a big old gobbler.
I had the bead right on him.
Charlie. You had the bead right on him? Well, he was real close. I thought you were going to shoot him out there farther when I first told you to shoot him out there.
I was waiting on him.
Huh?
I was waiting on him.
But I didn't
It
know
was
if
my mistake to shoot him again.
Huh?
It was my mistake.
What?
Because I did shoot him again because
No, you should have shot him as many shells as you had. I mean, you had a lot of shots.
I had 3 and I got still 1 more. God.
You'll make, and believe me, in your lifetime, you'll make some long shots that you wouldn't think you would have made. And you'll miss them. That won't be the first one that close. Your dad missed one that close here last year. Remember?
I hate you, Dad.
We'll get to the house. It's starting to drizzle again now. When we get to the house, we'll look at it. You can, I don't know if you want to see it again, though.
I just wanted to see what he looks like on film.
Oh, it's going to look great.
Somewhere from the mountains down to the sea, under the tall pines and the old oak tree, Bill and Bobby all out at daylight, hunting and fishing is what they like. This time of morning, before the sun's too high, the hunting is good and the fishing is right. You can hear turkey gobble, that golden buck running through the bushes. There's a big old buck, and down by the marshland you might see a duck. And out on the river, the fish are gonna bite. Carolina, 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 man, ain't this the life? Mamas and daddies, take your daughters and sons, show them the outdoors for everyone. Try your best to teach them, never take too much. That way for the rest of us, there'll always be enough. They can hear turkey gobble, cat golden duck running through the bushes. There's a big old buck, and down by the marshland you might see a duck. And out on the river, light. You can hear the turkey gobble up, running through the bushes. There's a big old buck, and down by the marshland you might see a duck. And out on the river, the fish are gonna bite. Carolina, Carolina.